Hello friends, and welcome to another Pauper stream. We're going to be playing the Cycling Storm combo again today. I enjoyed it so much last time that we're going to play it again, run it back. We're playing the same 75. I think I spotted somewhere where I was going wrong with the Tolarian Winds. We'll see if I can play the card a little bit better this league. This hand is keepable. It's got a lot of different things, got a lot of mana, got a lot of cycling. Yeah, land destruction's actually a little bit popular right now. There's a couple of Ponza decks floating around, with Tron being one of the best decks in the format. Being a land destruction deck is not the worst thing. Ooh, we got Reaping the Graves. Just looking for more lands now. Hold on, cancel that. I want a Dark Ritual. I want to find a land. Oh, they might Spell Stutter this. Okay, it's a Force Spike. Blah. Should have just cycled. Stupid Force Spike. Oh, and the Sulfur Vents was right on top. So if we had just cycled a single card last turn, we would have got the land drop. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, let's keep moving. Yeah, no kidding. I mean, I can barely see where my crystal ball is because my glasses are so dirty, but one thing at a time. Thinking about doing a phantom draft. That's cool. No ninja this turn. And what is that? Something of the multiverse on the being foretold. Delver the secrets. Okay, so Delver means there's going to be fewer spell stutter sprites, maybe even 0. So we like to see that. I did draft some Modern Horizons when it came out in real life. It was a pretty good time. Oh, definitely. It was fantastic. You're kidding me. Same price as Caladyne to draft Modern Horizons. Well, that's a deal. That's a steal. That's a sale of the century right there. Oh, just for Phantom? Well, that's not as fun if you don't get to keep the cards. But, I mean, it's still an amazing format to play. $25 ticks? I mean, that seems like a lot, but some of the cards that are available are very, very pricey. Yeah, if you get, what is the Seasoned Pyromancer is definitely one of them. Force of Negation is another one. I'm going to cast one of these songs here, see if we can get a counterspell out of the opponent's hand. If not, we can cycle a whole bunch. Okay, they're going to dispel it. Now we don't have to discard a card. Okay, we're taking punch here for 4. Not going to have many turns left. Okay, opponent reveals counterspell. Should be able to survive for a couple more turns. But we only have these 2 songs and 1 more of them. So we don't want to be, we got to be careful about that. We could lose all of our mana. Okay, so they only have 5 damage up, and we have 6 life. So we might be able to get an extra turn out of this. Unless they have Ninja, Ninjutsu, and Augur, that could be a tricky way for them to get us. Dark Ritual, huh? Okay, let's see here. We'll cycle a little bit. Play this swamp. Cycle a little bit more. Play a songs. They counterspell it. Play a songs. They counterspell it. Okay. So we can Reaping the Graves by sacrificing our Petal and our Sulfur Vents. We can get 6 cards back into our hand, but then we're 2 lands, we go to 1 life, and we've cast 3 of our 4 songs. We can concede this game. We just bring in our Pyroblasts. And that means we're definitely going to want to keep all of our Lotus Petals, because we're going to be playing a bunch of red cards. Hey there, handsome. How'd you like to spend $35 for a game you'll likely lose? Sometimes I wonder about all the people coming to Magic tournaments and their different reasons for being there. The spikes that think like, yeah, I'm going to win this thing. There's 100 people here. There's 1,000 people here. whatever, I'm going to be the one that wins it. Or the person's like, yeah, I'm going to come in here, I'm going to spend, like $50, I'm going to play some card games, and it's going to be, a day or two's of entertainment. You're right, handsome. I think that's a good deal. Alright, well, we got a pair of Sulfur Vents to start. And we don't have to worry so much about land destruction from the Dimir opponent. That's true, handsome. Scrubbing out draft 1 does suck. Hopefully you draft some cards that are good enough that you don't feel too bad, There are several black stone rains, but I don't generally see Dimir playing them. You'll see them sometimes in mono black control. So yeah, Rain of Tears is one. Choking Sands. There's Befoul. And what? I think there's another one. Because like there's a mono black land destruction deck that just has a ton of crazy land destruction spells. It's really miserable to play against. Reaping the Graves. Opponents tapped out. Huh. They could have Dispel, which could counter Songs of the Damned, but we have Pyroblast to counter that. I like now. I like now a lot. Let's see that Dispel. Bring it on. Increase the storm count. Oh, yeah. Let's get that storm count going. Nice. Okay, so storm count will be 5. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures in the yard. Let's go ahead and do that now. We got a Stinger in hand, but yeah, we don't want to put the Stinger in play yet. Not bad. Ooh, another Reaping the Graves, but we need mana. Oh, hey there, Blind. The Spirits League is going to be uploaded for noon. It's already ready to go. I just had to wait for the 24 hours or whatever stupid thing for the Twitch affiliate. Pretty excited to see how that one does. Sweet. We get a Lotus Petal. Yeah, we're not going to be able to combo out, obviously. But we're not any much worse off than we were before. Managed to get the trophy blind. 5-0. Yeah, I was really hype about that. Thanks, handsome. I get it, buddy. I know what that's like. Okay, find another land. Pass back. Still have 3 songs in the deck. We got a ton of mana in the deck. Stormbound Geist, yeah, whatever. Kind of curious that they bring that in. I guess they're really trying to put on the aggro pressure, but they're tapping out every turn. They got just 1 mana open. What are you doing, opponent? No kidding. March break getaway. Get away from the COVID. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, don't cast the Lotus Petal, please. Thank you. Keep that in hand for Storm. All these Pyroblasts. Well, we hit ourselves for a bit there between all those Street Wraiths. So we're down to 11. If this Delver flips, and it does, yeah, we don't have a lot of time left for this world. This turn coming up is our last turn. And this, of course, is the turn they keep mana up. Good for them. And again, we're not really finding the mana. This isn't good. Maybe we could Pyroblast the Delver, and that would give us a turn. Yeah, Nova Scotia does have a pretty strict isolation policy. Yeah, you know, just do whatever you want. Nothing is true and everything is permitted. Yeah, we were already dead. That just makes us double dead. Oh, we can't even get the Street Wraith because we're at 2? Oh, that's bogus. We got mana. Unfortunately, they have counterspells. But we got Pyroblasts. Let's see who comes out on top. They're going to counterspell the Stinger. Let's counter the counterspell. We only have 1 counterspell left. They could have 2. So if they have Negate or Blue Elemental Blast... Okay, looks like we're still going. Alright, not losing to Force Spike this time. Let's go. Do you have Dispel? If you have Dispel, you win. They have another Snuff out. Oh my god. Okay, okay. We're still going. We're not dead yet. 23 cards left in the library. We have a Storm of 9. We probably don't need to wins. I don't think we need to wins. They did do quite a bit of work for us there. Another Stinger. We just need red mana for it. Okay, let's go ahead and reap, I guess. How many creatures we got in the graveyard? Plenty, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we have plenty. Just don't get the Street Wraiths. Okay, we can cast another Stinger. And we almost have enough mana to get this done. Just need 1 piece of mana. Okay, that should do it. It should be guaranteed now. Cool. So we got 10 minutes for game 3. I don't think we really want to change anything to the deck's loadout here. Let's just resubmit. These games are wild. Like, it looks like you're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead, and then you have this amazing last turn. I wonder if this is what it felt like to play KCI in Modern. Not a huge fan of this hand. We have, like, all the Pyroblast and the Reaping the Graves. We don't have any Cyclers. We just have one. More interested in this hand, honestly. Still not a great hand. Cycle Street Wraith to start, see if we find Sulfur Vents. No such luck. Okay, what do they find with the Augur? If they find Counterspell. Okay, so that's one thing we're going to have to play through. No lands yet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's going to make this game way harder. It's still possible to win, but it's going to be super difficult. Malagash, 2 hours and 15 minutes away from here, eh? It's one of the things I like about Nova Scotia, is that everything is within a day's travel. You could even go there and back if you wanted. Something like that, handsome. We are pretty central. Alright, opponent's not putting up much pressure, but that relic is all the pressure they need, really. We're going to need to get, what's name? We get Songs of the Damned, and then they try and use the relic when Songs is on the stack, and then in response to that, we do Reaping the Graves. It's a very complicated thing. Maybe we'll actually get a chance to do it. We'll see. Keep the Street Wraiths in there. Get rid of this Architects. More mana for the songs. Ah, another Pyroblast. We got a bunch of Pyroblasts already, deck. So if we reap after songs, we're not really going to get very much, huh? Interesting. Okay. Now we're talking. Get rid of one of these Pyroblasts. And we can get rid of the Pyroblast with the Relic next time they tap it. Problem is they have all these untapped lands here. We know they have a counterspell. Oh, they're going to snuff out their own creature? What? Oh, so they can Gurmag Angler. Okay. So they only have one counterspell up now. Okay. Swamp. Ah, not that lucky. Okay. Okay. What do you got, opponent? Cabal Ritual resolves. Okay, let's cast another one. That resolves too. Okay. Let's try Songs of the Damned. Do we cycle the Stinger first? Probably, right? Okay, songs. Oh no. Okay, sometimes people respond to the songs and we get it. But unfortunately, opponent is too smart for us. They're going to respond to the Reaping the Graves. It's not going to work out. I've seen it work plenty of times where the songs just wins the game. They respond to it. Our opponent here is too smart. That drain life. If we had drain life here, that would win the game. Absolutely. And that would be a good way to play through Relic as well. Because we can generally get the songs to resolve. Another songs. And they use the relic and we lose. Okay, I guess this is fine. It's not great, but keepable. This is just one of the things that can happen in leagues sometimes. I think it actually happened at the end of our cycling league last time too, where we fought the same mono white heroic opponent. Not nearly enough, I would say. We could definitely use a lot more Pauper players. Hear that, people? Play Pauper. I think it was Italian, and he wasn't cursing me out so much as getting salty. Slight difference, I know, but didn't say anything disparaging towards me, just towards their luck. I wonder what I would do if they countered that spell. Out of cyclers. Just got spells. Got a ton of mana. And we even have a Tolarian Winds. Okay, does this resolve? This is the big one. It should resolve. Interesting that it's giving me priority again. Yeah, I want to resolve that, thank you. Hold control, Tolarian Winds, Reaping the Graves. Okay, that's a lot of card draw. Yeah, that's a good point too. I figured because the storm was still fairly small, I could get a big redraw, throw a bunch of things into the graveyard, and go off of the next set of cards. Because I didn't know I was going to be drawing songs here. I thought that I was going to be out of mana, so I just wanted to load up, put a bunch of stuff in the graveyard, and hopefully find a songs off of the Winds itself. Oh, what just happened there? Oh, the game stuttered. I should have a ton more mana right now. Whatever. Oh, should have cycled these things before I made mana. Not playing perfectly here, not perfect. Reaping the Graves, that's wicked. That should win the game, I think. That's a lot of storm. Alright, we can let a couple of these go off, see what we draw. Okay, and that'll be enough. Okay. Managed to get there game one. Oops, don't want the Duress. I do want the Pyroblasts. How many cyclers did I take out here? 1, 2, 3. Not the worst. Yeah, to be fair, Blind, I'm still trying to figure out these Winds play myself. I think that figuring out how Tolarian Winds is best supposed to work in the deck is really going to make or break a lot of games. I'm kind of stumbling through it at the moment, trying to figure out what the proper play patterns with that card is supposed to be. Pretty tough choice there on what to throw back. I want to keep the Dark Ritual so that I can potentially do a big cycling turn. Potentially find second or third land. And we draw the Lotus Petal. Good thing we shipped the other one. The way I try and look at it is I want to discard the excess lands as I'm cycling through, get a bunch of mana out of my songs, and then just kind of like redraw off of those. But it's very difficult to try and figure out when is the right time to play it and get an extra cycle, an extra storm count, and when to just hold it in hand. Opponent is playing kind of interesting here. Look at that. They played an Ash Barrens just as is. That probably means they have a Karoo land. Run out of cycling cards here. But I could still set up for a pretty nice turn. Depending on what their play is. Oh, they're not holding up Counterspell. That's pretty good for us, huh? We got Shredded Sails. Okay, I think we're going to go for it. Sacrificing the Lotus Petal there so we get Threshold. So we only have 4 creature cards in the graveyard right now. So if we reap right now, we have 3 mana left and we just get everything. No, there's 4 cards in the graveyard right now. And this would get everything. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Don't want to cast my Stingers yet. We're not close to comboing yet. Well, we got a ton of mana. Think that if we got another Reaping the Graves, we might get there. Kind of too bad we weren't able to do the whole thing when the opponent was mostly tapped out there. But it was an okay setup turn. Okay, they have Counterspell up. Or they could cast the Foretell card. But if they cast the Foretell card... Ooh, Pyroblast, huh? Don't exactly have easy red mana, though. Just about out of cycling cards, too. Songs of the Damned are counting for a lot, though. 8 mana pop right now. Behold the Multiverse. Didn't they have 2 mana up on my turn? Couldn't they have cast Behold on my turn instead of doing it on theirs? We'll cast the Petal here. It's better than discarding it. And we'll hold on to Shredded Sails for now. Oh, 1 damage. Oh, that hurts. Alright, what do we got here? Do we want to cycle the Shredded Sails? I kind of do. Pretty risky, though. Should probably hold on to it. Ooh, Reaping the Graves. Okay. So opponent has probably 2 counterspells up. We only have 1 counterspell ourselves. But I think that with the quality of cards we have here, we should go. This is a wicked hand. And if we can get in before they have Relic, that's better. Okay, got a ton of mana now. I'm gonna cycle the Shredded Sails. I'm more interested in just winning right now. Okay, we're gonna hold control, cast Songs of the Damned. This will give us an extra storm count for Reaping the Graves. Got most of them. Now we just got to make sure we discard them all before Songs of the Damned resolves. Yeah, but we're going to, we're not going to let Songs resolve yet. Oh, another Songs. Nice. We have double Reaping. We should have no problem discarding these Stingers. Oh, nice. Another Pyroblast. Got double Counterspell now for the opponent. Okay, let's go for the Songs of the Damned here. No, we can go one more. We've got these lands untapped here. Okay, now we're going to resolve Songs for 15. Okay, they're going to counterspell that. Sacrifice Sulfur Vents. Counterspell. Sacrifice Lotus Petal. Got the Hydroblast. Okay. Cast the Petal. Cast Reaping. And we don't need the blue mana anymore. Hey there, handsome. Thanks again for the resub here. 4 months in a row. You're my hero, bud. Thanks a million. Oh, opponent concedes. Sweet. We win. Oh, we're up against Barf. Well, well, well. If it isn't Lone Star and his faithful sidekick, Puke. That's Barf. Puke, Barf, whatever. Where's my money? Any fans of Spaceballs here? We'll keep this. This hand looks great. Haven't seen it in 15 years. I don't know about you, but it made an impression on me. Oh, they're going to cycle in response to our cycle? The tech! Oh yeah, Office Space was fun. I enjoyed that movie quite a bit too during, I mean, that's definitely a movie where I'm thinking, like, when was the last time I saw that? It probably has been close to a decade. Eight pieces of flair. For the ultimate meta play, you gotta have at least one of your pieces of flair has to be Ric Flair. So it looks like we're up against Dimir again. All Dimir all the time. Snuff out. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Have to be careful of my mana on the combo turn. But we're nowhere close to the combo turn yet. They're not putting up any pressure. They are tapped out, but we don't have the mana to do that kind of thing right now. So we'll just cycle a bunch, play a land. Pass a turn. Okay. Oh, they're tapped out again. Okay. Yeah, this is a window indeed. Window and a half. And we draw the Songs of the Damned, the perfect draw. Okay, what do we get off the top? Stinger. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, so we're going for it this turn right now. Cast the Petal, that's a storm. Ritual. Probably have to actually go for the songs here. Ooh, but the Cabal Ritual off the top. Give them the kill target. I'm a little bit worried about that. We're going to figure it out as we play along. Storm count, okay. Storm count's 3, and we have 7 creatures in the yard. If we play the songs, hold priority, we have 2 mana left, and we get 4 or 5 creatures back, so there's 2 creatures left. We cycle 2. No, that's not going to be a right play. I think we just cast the songs, cast Reaping. Can't really get cute there. Got a lot of draws. Oh, we get another songs. Nice. We're going to keep going. This is our turn. All the Reaping the Graves. Reaping Graves for all time. Still need more mana, though. We're not there yet. But we're getting pretty close. Okay, more mana. More mana. Just need another songs here. We should be good. Oh, Tolarian Winds. That's interesting. Oops, cancel that. That's a mistake. Psycho, please. Not cast. Jeez. Give me a heart attack. Oh, alright, this is a lot of cards. Okay, so we have 20 cards left in our library. They have 20 life. We have 2 Stingers. They have Snuff Out. And it looks like we have 1 Songs left in the deck. Oh, they actually let the second one resolve? I would have definitely snuff out in response to the second one. So this should be elementary at this point to kill them. At this point, we shouldn't worry. We shouldn't have to worry at all. Doesn't matter if they have second snuff out. Don't care. They should have responded already. Alright, let's get a few draws. How about that? Okay. Not too shabby. Should probably bring in the Shredded Sails, right? They're gonna have the Relic. Take out 3 Cyclers, Dark Ritual, and 2 Tolarian Winds. And we get 2 Cyclers back in. One of the things that I really appreciate about this deck is the art on some of the cards is absolutely gorgeous. There's some really nice art in this deck. Saying the Caladyme is Phantom Sealed, 6 packs. Cool, cool. I've definitely played my fair share of Sealed in the past. Played the Modern Masters Sealed tournament in Las Vegas several years ago. Had a great time doing that. Am I good at Sealed? Absolutely not. But it was a really fun time. Wouldn't change that for anything. This hand is mediocre. It has some pretty good cards in it. We have cycles, we have lands. I don't think we can mull this. Yeah, I definitely prefer to draft. That's for sure. And If we're talking about things I prefer, I would prefer to play Modern. I would prefer to play Pauper. I prefer constructed formats. But yeah, the draft is okay. Alright, this is looking pretty bad for us. We need a land off the top, please. Okay. Right on time. Now we can cycle twice. I've always had a really hard time picking out the deck out of my sealed pool, whereas at least with my drafting, I can start to see what my deck is going to be as I'm drafting the cards, and then fill out the rest of the deck with the stuff that comes around later, if you know what I mean. Alright, what do we got coming up? Pyroblast. That could be interesting for later, but I think for now we just want to cycle twice, look for lands. Oh, we find Sulfur Vents off the top. Wonderful. Let's pass now then. We're not going to be playing anything else this turn. We've already played land, so we can pass to the opponent's end step and then cycle again. Opponent having the ninja here, hitting us turn after turn is pretty painful. Oh, is that... Oh my god, second ninja? Opponent is so greedy. They're not going to tap out, though. There's no way they tap out here. Okay. Opponent is going to have such a stacked hand. They're going to have counter spells for days. And we're almost dead, too. Oh, well, we're not dead this turn. We probably have one, maybe even two turns left. No land. We're going to have to discard. Okay, we'll just discard a healer here. Get an extra creature in the graveyard, so that songs can be that much more potent. Okay, so they hit us for 4, put us to 6. They have 5 on board, but if they have another ninja in hand, they can ninjutsu the Fairy Seer and kill us next turn. So this is probably go time. And now they have access to 4 mana and 8 cards. They shouldn't play anything here. They should leave all this mana untapped. Okay. Cabal Ritual. And we have 8 cards in the graveyard. Let's start with, I guess, a Dark Ritual. Morning, Charles. Thanks for joining us. Okay, that resolves. Let's try this one. I'd actually like the opponent to try and counter one of my spells here. It would get more Storm on the stack for Reaping. So it's only 4, and we have easily 4 creatures in there. I guess we could have tried playing a Stinger there for extra target, for extra Storm, but we would have lost out on mana. Yeah, we probably should have just discarded more cards here. Okay, it looks like opponent is passing. Not anymore. Don't think we're going to get there. Damn. Really needed some more mana. We needed to find songs. If we found songs, we were going to be fine. We had Pyroblast to counter their counter magic. Although, with the mana we had at this point, we only have one left. Okay, sorry, I just saw that, Charles. When am I playing Taxes again? It'll be a while. Yeah, I think that's our only play. Cycle and Pray, but like they have 7 cards in hand, counter magic. We're toast. Even if we had 1 red up, I would still feel better. Cabal Ritual, yeah, whatever. Alright. Let's go to game 3. Yeah, not too sure when I'm going to be playing Taxes again. Probably won't be too long. I want to play a bit of Yawgmoth. Try that out in the new meta. So yeah, I could probably do Spirits in a week or two. Sorry, Death and Taxes. It would be nice to get back to Hammer Time as well. Ooh, that's no good. Must mull. This one's okay. We can keep it. What do we get rid of? Probably the Architects? Either that or the Pyroblast. Sulfur Vents. Oh, they're tapped out. It's go time. Not even close. Okay, let's lose a bunch of life. And we get a Sulfur Vent. Nice. Ah, glad to hear it, Charles. Okay, so we don't have too much to go on here. They have their mana ready to go. We don't have any cyclers. I think we're just going to pass. We're not under any kind of pressure. We might be able to get off a small Reaping the Graves. Return all of these creatures so we can start cycling again. A 2 for 3 might be worth it. All the vents. We're going to be doing ourselves a ton of damage with our Street Wraiths this game, but fortunately opponent isn't putting on much pressure themselves. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Just a 1-mana cycler there so we could use our mana. Looking for a land. Oh, another Street Wraith. I guess we play the Lotus Petal so that we don't have to discard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we've done ourselves 10 damage with the Street Wraiths. Okay, we don't really have anywhere to go, so I guess we'll just untap. Cabal Ritual. That's a decent start. We could go Dark Ritual, Cabal Ritual. Don't like tapping Sulfur Vents for black on the go turn. Is what it is, though. And we've got double Pyroblast to counter their spells and pump up our storm count. So we're going to try and go for it this turn. Opponent's deciding if they want to fight over this Dark Ritual. They could probably wait until I cast a better spell, but I'll have more mana at that point, so it might actually be right to just go ahead and counter the first spell we try and storm with. Now we've got way more mana to work with. Okay, they're going to negate the Cabal Ritual, so we'll sack a Sulfur Vents and Pyroblast the negate, getting us some extra storm counts here. Okay, Blue Elemental Blast. We'll go ahead and Pyroblast that. Okay, they have Dispel. Okay, we're going to lose the Cabal Ritual, but we still have Songs. I wonder if I'm supposed to Songs in response. Damn it. Well, we can still draw a bunch of cards. We'll get all of our creatures in the graveyard back in our hand anyway. But that's pretty painful. That was 3-4. That was 4 counter spells from the opponent this turn. I think that we would have had it if they had even only had 3 counter spells. 4, though. Wow. And now they bring in the Ninja to finish us off and start redrawing those cards, get those counter spells back. Good game from Barf. Oh, they're tapping down here. No cards. And we're not dead next turn. No, we are dead next turn. This is Gurmag Angler. Alright, so I think we're toast. Just trying to think if there's any way for us to actually win at all. We could Sulfur Vents, sack, draw into Swamp, draw into Songs. I think that's the only way. Oh, we got a Dark Ritual. So maybe we don't sack the Sulfur Vents because now we have black mana. And that gives us more draws towards Songs. Lotus Petal. Cabal Ritual. Okay, so I think we cast that. Gives us more draws. We got a songs. Okay. Keep going. Okay, we can only get one Street Wraith. Dark Ritual. Making mana. Keep cycling those creatures. Get another Cabal Ritual, make mana. Ugh, these shredded sails are just miserable. Think we're dead. Oh, not quite yet. We still have Barren Moor and Shredded Sails. We got a ton of mana. Not dead yet. Let's keep on cycling. Cycle for days. Cycle forever. I think we're out. Yep. What a game. This hand is okay. I think it's okay. I think it's good enough to keep. We have land, we have double cycler, we can start drawing towards land, we have tons of mana. Oh, well that's great to hear, Jukawal. What decks have you been playing? Jund Land Destruction? Sweet. Alright, let's cycle Street Wraith first, see if we find a Sulfur Vents. No such luck. Okay, we'll just play Swamp and pass, and we'll cycle again during the opponent's end step. I really like that Jund is a deck again in Pauper. I mean, I say again, when has it ever been a deck in Pauper? Just now, and that's it. Okay, this hand is starting to look pretty awkward. But if opponent gives us a few turns, then we should be good. Wonder which land destruction the ATOG deck, or sorry, Graveyard Hate the ATOG deck runs. Probably Relic. Cast a Petal here so we don't have to discard the hand size. I would generally rather cast Petals on the go turn so we get more Storm. But I think that the opponent isn't pressuring us enough for us to go for a small songs. We can just load up the graveyard, one creature at a time, get one mana at a time, and go for a big turn later. Cute avatar from the opponent. Scrambled Good Boy. But is Scrambled Good Boy the best boy? Ouch, losing to mono black control with Jund? That's unfortunate, friend. I mean, I'm a big fan of mono black, and I used to play a lot of mono black control. Grey Merchant, one of my favorite cards of all time. Cast that card a lot, and it has won me a lot of games that I should not have had any chance in. Oh, I just can't find those lands. I guess I'm gonna die. Nice! Opponent's playing the Disciple of the Vault version. That changes the math. That changes the math a lot. We could die next turn, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 18, 19, 20. Yeah, we could die next turn. If they get land. Go Atog Fling. But that's a pretty corner case. I think it might be time to go for a small songs and see what we can do with it. I think we go. I wish these Lotus Petals were cast this turn. Damn. Barren Moor. I could stop, play the Barren Moor. Another Cabal Ritual? Oh, that's pretty nice, actually. I could go Cabal, Songs, Reap. I could even hold priority on the Songs. Because I'll have so much mana from Cabal. No, I need the mana from the Songs to cast the Cabal. And then I could use Lotus Petal to Tolarian Winds, and we could just go ham. Alright, I'm going to try it. Go blue. Oh, neat. Yep. Okay, hold control, get the extra storm on the Reaping the Graves. And we'll draw a ton of cards this turn. Oh, opponent concedes. Okay. They're not into waiting around while we play with our deck. We'll bring in the Shredded Sails. We could bring in Darkness, but I don't think that's really what this is about. Okay, we have extra red cards. Yeah, Darkness won't stop the Fling. It won't stop the Disciple. It'll only stop an attack, which is not the main way of the opponent winning. So I think just the Sails for this matchup. Probably take out one of the Winds and then maybe one of the Horrors. Keep the mana. Could potentially take out one of the lands here. but I'm usually pretty leery about altering the land count. Taking one out should be fine, and then we could keep the Horror of the Broken Lands. I think that's the first opponent that's ever conceded early on the Cycle Storm. We've had, you know, like points where we're comboing and it's the end of game 3 and we're going to win no matter what, and oh man, Relic of Progenitus. And they still won't concede. This opponent, they're like, yeah, let's go to game 2, let me get my Relic in the deck. Alright, we're just going to play Swamp Pass. We're not going to give them the free activation of the Relic here on a Street Wraith. Oh, they're... okay, so they mulligan to Relic. They have a 1-land hand. Yeah, that's fine. You can take that one. I'll keep the Street Wraiths. Oh, Sulfur Vents off the top? I don't think I even play the Street Wraiths now. I think I just place Sulfur Vents pass. What do they got here? They're trying to find land, I bet. Hoping they don't find it. Okay. Once again, they don't have access to Relic. I don't think we're going to be able to do anything too special here. Going to give them the Dark Ritual to exile with a Relic. I'll keep my creatures. What are we going to do here? We could up the storm count and do a small reap. I don't think that's too worthwhile. I think we'll just play Barren Moor here. Let's do some more cycling, see what comes up. Oh, a Songs? Maybe we go for it then. Songs, I think, changes everything. Cabal Ritual, right on time. This is sweet. Okay. So I think we go Songs Reap. We could cycle the Barren Moors here. We can cycle one of them. Okay, this is free. This is free. Ekros with a rate of 33. Thank you very much, friend. How was your stream? What were you playing? Okay, so we got the Healer, got the Stinger already. Let's not make any mistakes here. Let's get the Street Wraiths. Get those free cycles. Ahoy, everybody! We got big booty dinosaurs. Look at that butt. That's huge, right? Thick. 4-1 with Shadows of Modern, 4-0 Pioneer Prelim with Anarchist. Hey, congrats, bud. That sounds great. Alright, so we're in the thick of it here. Partway through a combo turn. Oh, Shredded Sails. I could get the red mana, kill this relic, and we don't have to combo this turn. Thick of it. Love it. Oh, we're doing pretty well here. I think that we probably gotta stop soon. We don't have enough mana to really continue right now, so I think we just Shredded Sails the relic. We could just get rid of their land if we wanted to be really greedy. Yeah, they'd be shredded. We're just kind of running out on mana. We'll have another decent go of it next turn, I think. And opponent's putting up no pressure at all. So we're fine with just waiting another 3-4 turns, setting up again. Or, you know, opponent will just concede like that. We got a 1-land hand we can keep. I'm going to take a quick peek at what their list looks like here. Okay, so this is Mono Black Control. Sweet. People are still playing Mono Black Control. Alright, let's go. Fortunately, we don't have to worry about Sinkhole. Snow-covered swamp, nice. Alright, let's just cycle this Carabid right now, see if we can find a land off the top. No such luck, we're just going to pass. Not going to play our Lotus Petal if we don't have to. Sometimes it's even better to hold the Lotus Petal in hand and actually discard one of your creatures so that the Songs of the Dam can be pumped up, and we can still keep the Lotus Petal for the Storm turn. Oh, wow. Sulfur Vent's off the top. Thank you, deck. That's very generous. We'll go ahead and put that down right away and pass the turn. We'll do a cycle on the end of the opponent's turn. Uh-oh, Chittering Rats. Womp 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 womp. That's a pain against us. We're looking to be drawing cards, not putting them back on top of our library. Oh, no, the Sulfur Vent's right off the top. Okay. Deck wants to give us easy lands. That's cool. Opponent still has 7 cards in hand. They're going to have a ton of removal that's almost dead. No Chittering Rats, thank you. Just assign them blood. Cycle, cycle. Okay, we're almost out of cyclers here. We don't have our Storm card, Reap the Graves. Okay, we got a bunch more cyclers. I think we cycle on our main step, look for land. Okay, last go. No, sir. Let's pass. Nothing to do on our turn. Nothing to do on the opponent's turn. Cycling Suffocating Fumes. Yep, that's a dead card in the matchup. We're going to have a pretty good Storm turn, but we need the Storm card. We've got a bunch of creatures in the graveyard, just need Reaping the Graves. The Tolarian Winds can draw us a bunch of cards. We have to sacrifice all the mana and the spells to do that. So I'm not too into using the Tolarian Winds right now. But if we do draw Reaping, I'm definitely into the hold the priority thing so that we can just go ham. Okay, we get a land. Nope, Landlord still hasn't fixed the stove. Gray Merchant. This isn't lethal, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we go to 1. I'm going to double count, just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. Go to 1. No problem. Now we win. Let's see what we draw first. The plan is win the game right now. Barren Moor, huh? Okay. Well, we got a bunch of cards in the graveyard. Let's go ahead and sack the Sulfur Vents and do a Cabal Ritual, and I think we'll use the red mana. We're going to want the blue for the winds. Okay, just more mana. So I think we songs and then winds. The actual win con is the Stinger. We put the Stinger in play and then we cycle. The question is, do I want to hold priority on the songs? I think I probably do, right? Because I'm going to Tolarian Winds and then I'm going to be able to cycle a bunch for free. Oh, we get Reaping the Graves off the top. Okay, Street Wraith's a dead card. Okay, all of these cycles are free. $13 creatures, so we can get 5. If we cast a Street Wraith, we get 6. But then we lose 8 mana, we only have 5 mana left. Let's cycle this Vantasaur first, see if we can draw some more spells. Oh, that's a spell. Okay, so we selected the bottom one. Do not select any Street Wraiths. I don't think we can Stinger yet. I think we need to keep going. Get more mana, get another Reaping going. How many Reaping do we have left in the deck? I think that was our first Reap, right? Yeah, that was our first Reap, and we've only done 1 Songs. So we've still got a lot of good cards left in the deck. Let's just go ahead and cycle for a bit. Songs right off the top. Thank you, deck. That's one of the cards we were looking for. Oh, we're running out of cyclers. Oh, Tolarian Winds. Okay, and we got blue mana, so we're going to be able to keep going. We can get rid of these Street Wraiths and lands. That's awesome. Play the Swamp. Gets us an extra mana. Sack this. Play the Stinger. Hold priority. I think we let the Dark Ritual go. I think an extra card will be better than 3 mana in this case, because we already have 13, or actually more than 13. Okay, cast the Songs, hold priority, cast Tolarian Winds. We now have 15 cards in the graveyard here for Songs. If they have Snuff Out, that's pretty good for them. No, they have Spinning Darkness in the main? Give me a break. Okay. Well, we're not dead yet. Draw 4. Okay, we're still cycling. Last cycle. Oh, we still got another cycle with Barren Moor. Hold on. Okay, we're still going. We're in a lot of trouble, though. Need to find Reaping the Graves. Nope, we fizzle. Good shot, but we don't got there. No such luck. We only have mana left. Good effort. Aye. Alright, well, I'm glad that you're enjoying it anyway. That's one of the things that I really like about the deck. It's super fun to play. So I'm not too sure what I should even be bringing in here. Or if I should even bring in anything. I could bring in Shredded Sails to try and target their Nihil Spellbomb. I think that's probably what I should do. They're almost certainly going to have Spellbomb in the deck. Okay, we'll take the play. This hand is a mull. No lands. This hand is a mull. No lands. So we're getting a little bit unlucky here for match 5. Okay, we can at least keep this. We get to keep on 5. It looks like opponent is mulliganing as well. They've at least mulliganed... Okay, so they've only mulliganed once. We're going to keep this. We'll get rid of... Ooh, that's a lot of snow. I'm gonna get a little bit of grocery shopping done today so that I'll have my supplies ready. Have some food that I don't need the stove for, I guess. Yeah, sorry, I meant the oven. The oven doesn't work. We still got the stove. I guess they take Dark Ritual here. 2 feet of snow 2 days ago. What is that in centimeters? 2 feet of snow sounds like a lot. Il neige en masse. Yeah, that is a lot. Whew. Onion Lotus, are you asking if I'm Quebecois? I am not. I was born and raised around Ottawa, Ontario, and currently living in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Yes, indeed. Thetford Mines. Alright, alright. Alright, so cycle the Architects of Will. Let's see if we can find a land. Our resources are pretty low here. Okay, that is a land. We're going to cycle the Street Wraiths, see if we can find a tap land. Don't really like seeing all these shredded sails. I think we're probably going to cycle one of them at the opponent's end step. There's a town called Asbestos. Wow. That's toxic. Okay, there's the Spellbomb, so we got the sails for it. Oh, Distress. Okay. I mean, they definitely should. Oh, that's brutal. We have so few resources here. Opponent's not working with a lot either, though. So let's go ahead and sack our Sulfur Vents, get rid of this Spellbomb. Either that or we could Lotus Petal. Well, I mean, asbestos is toxic, right? It'd be like having your place be named tobacco tar. Yeah, radon and uranium. Although living in Mercury would be pretty cool. I'm just deciding if I want to cast the Lotus Petal. Asbestos will kill you, it'll give you cancer. Yeah, and that's exactly what happens. The little fibers get into your lungs, and yeah. Yeah, exactly. You have to inhale the particles. If you're around asbestos, but it's all like on the floor, on the walls, in the ceiling, not in the air, you're fine. You're fine to be around it. It's just if you breathe in the particles, and those particles are cancerous. Which is what... Ooh, we're dead. GG. Game over. We can't beat Okiba, gang. Good game. Okay. We had some pretty tough leagues there with a cycling deck. I was really hoping we were going to do better than last time we played the deck. It is what it is. We had a lot of fun anyways. Okay, so this is the deck that we were playing today. I would definitely recommend this deck if you want to have a good time. Thoroughly enjoyed all of the leagues, all of the games that we played with the deck. We've been having a pretty rough time of it lately. We haven't been doing too great with the leagues, but that could either be inexperience, bad luck, or bad matchups. There could be any number of things that are holding us back here. But I do really enjoy the deck, and I hope that you enjoyed watching the league. Yeah, it's a really fun deck. It plays on a different axis of Magic from what you might be used to, similar to Dredge. We're not playing the same game as the opponents. Unfortunately, a lot of people do have some very effective sideboard hate for us and graveyard destruction. So that is something that you have to learn to play around. Either having a shredded sails and not moving in too far in the graveyard right away, or being able to combo through a relic, which I've done a couple times in the past.